The Russ and Z Show.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, y'all. Good morning.
This is Russ and Z with another episode of Tall Truths and Short Tales from the Basement.
Yes.
And I'm killing Z this morning with that coffee.
Listen, it ain't the coffee that's killing me. I keep trying not to. He gonna put his cell phone blast. I'm trying to lean back and
smell
give
it myself. I ain't gonna lie, boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you some dignity, but you keep sliding over here like we finna have morning smooches or something. Not with that tangle on your tongue.
Get a little closer. Anyways, what's up,
Good morning,
you guys?
y'all.
We are happy to be back for another episode here where we're talking about and following up with the transition episodes that we just had. Really good information in there. I want to say thanks to the folks who participated in it. But then we moving forward to when we had Z talking about the EMS side of the house.
Yes.
And man, I've gotten a lot of feedback on that. And so a lot of good information there. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check out episode 18 where we're talking about EMS and 911 calls and how it affects that category of individuals.
It affects the mental, it affects your family. Go check it out, you guys. One thing I said to myself, that I would be true and honest to who I am. You know, so that's one thing that I have been. It's a struggle, you guys, every day. EMS, I would give these people big kudos when you see them. You call 911 and these guys pull up, or these women, or non-binding, whatever it is you're trying to identify with. They're here to save you. You call 911 and they came to rescue or help or support you. So treat them like they are helping you and not that you are doing them a favor.
That's exactly the point she wanted to get across. And hopefully, like I said, that's what point came across to you guys out there. And so, like I said, check that episode out. But first, you want to give a quick little kudos to a couple places we went.
Yeah.
So we went to the Caffeinated Cow this Saturday and enjoyed some of the best ice cream I've tasted in a long time.
Man. And wait a minute, because I want to be honest. I'm lactose intolerant, y'all. So I had to, you know what I'm saying, prime before I ate the ice cream.
Yeah.
It was worth it, though.
Thank you.
It was worth it.
I guess I should have primed my... Anyway.
Yeah, see. Your breath. Put a mint.
I mean, that caffeinated... I should go to Caffeinated Cow and get some breakfast then, huh?
Well, then, yes.
Because they do have breakfast there. But shout out to
burritos, y'all.
Yeah.
Wait. It's not just breakfast. They have burritos. They have sandwiches. They have
all kind of desserts. They have ice cream, all different flavors. You got to check out Caffeinated Cow. It's a black-owned restaurant. Veteran. Good guy. Met him when I was inside. Talked to him. He gave me the rundown of the restaurant, and like I said, you guys got to go check it out. It's on 1791 South 8th Street in Colorado Springs.
Yes.
Caffeinated Cow. Jake and his wife Harmony runs the
from
place.
State Farm. I mean, not State. No, not from State Farm. From Caffeinated Cow.
That's right. Check out Jake. Like I said, Instagram and Facebook at Caffeinated Cow. Just search them and you'll be able to find them.
Yes. I wanted to offer some praise and support for a female that's in my life right now that really just needs some praise and some support right now. I don't want to have any questions asked, but if you can just push some good energy towards this woman. I love you, lady. We're going to get through this.
Yes, definitely. Prayers going up for you. Prayers going up. Another quick thing, we got our shot this weekend.
I did. It was that first day. Felt like one of our babies karate kicked me in the arm. We got one of our little kids in karate, y'all, and that's exactly what it feels like. Like I got a roundhouse to the shoulder.
I mean, like I said, all the other symptoms as far as feeling sick and as far as like all just it didn't happen. Like I said, a little soreness in the arm is what happened, just like with any other shot.
Yeah.
And that was it. And so now we're just waiting to go back and get our second round.
Yeah, I'm ready to get back out to life.
I am too, but I'm still keeping that mask on.
Oh, for sure. And you know who I'm rocking? The Russ and
Z mask.
Yes.
So like I said, still go on our site, subscribe, mosscompanyllc.org. Once you subscribe, put in your address, and we'll send you a mask.
Yes.
Even if you don't wear it, you can hang it off of your rearview mirror. I don't know.
There you go.
Advertisement.
There you
just
go.
saying. Subscribe, get a mask.
Shameless plug.
There you go. That's all you're gonna do, right? All right. So, like I said, we get into this episode real quick. So, lastly, like I said, we were talking about paramedic transitioning and just the fact of how you have to cope with the aftermath of dealing with the runs that you went on, the calls that you had to, go to, and just the actual people that were lost or people that were saved. I mean, she saved some people, and
I've gotten rocked.
She saved a lot of people.
Yeah. I remember one time on a call, I've gotten ROSC. ROSC is return to spontaneous circulation, and that is the best feeling, you guys. When someone is, first of all, let's just say when flatline or asystole, you don't shock that. Every time I see a doggone TV show and somebody is shocking asystole and then they rise like Frankenstein and eating ice cream, I'm like, what in the false fiction crap is going on here?
Give me a bottle of water. I feel so much
what in the
better
world?
now. My heart stopped and you brought me back to life and I'm thirsty.
Do you know that if someone is down, that's what we call it, or if you're in a code and you are down, you are not about to be jumping around saying hallelujah. If we get someone back, you have so many tubes. You look like a science project, you guys. I'm serious.
Yeah, all kind of patches.
I cannot. Anyway, I digress, but we also talked about military transition.
Yes.
On the other side, going through everything. We had some people on there talking to you about it, but now you and I are both out.
Yeah, on the other side of it now.
Yeah.
On the other side of it now.
How does that feel?
It was different. And like I said, it was that whole bubble of the military, that safety net that it brought you that could bring on, well, I could say good. It did. I was anxious as heck. I was like, wow, what's next? What's going to go on? How do I make sure that I have a secure enough job to take care of my family?
And this is what I didn't understand. From the outside looking in, you had 3 degrees.
Yeah.
You had a stellar 20-year career. I mean, I'm not even being funny. My husband is my best friend, but he's also a awesome guy, you guys.
Aww.
He has never, every stripe he went through, he accomplished. Every promotion, every board, everything. You got to remember, he's 6'5". If you ever see my honey in public,
Tall
so
truth.
he stands out without making a sound. So, this one of the things we had also tell our big kids, that if somebody's going to look at you, show them something. So he shows them something every time, y'all.
But, like I said, the military gave that 1st and 15th safety net where you knew you was having a check coming. You knew you had everything. You knew you had health care for the family. You knew it's a bunch of, I have it already.
Right.
I got it.
Right.
Why get out? I could have stayed in until 30. But why get out?
He couldn't have stayed in until 30,
no,
y'all.
because I didn't want to be a certain age retiring. I wanted to retire at a certain age. We ain't going to talk about that, because if you say 9/11, we going to fight. But because I wanted to have more life to live. I wanted to do something else, and I wanted to get out there. But like I said, it was nerve-wracking just because of the fact of it happened during a time when unemployment was high in COVID. And people were getting laid off their jobs. And it's just one of those things where in the military, you mess up, you get kicked out. You keep a clean profile, you stay in.
Well, you got to really mess up, though.
You have to really mess up. Yeah, you have to really mess up. But it's just one of those things of an employer can just say, you know what? We need to cut 100 employees just to save costs in order to keep the business going. Now, like I said, it may be a smaller business or anything like that.
Even if they cutting 5.
Even
if
if
you
they
the
cutting
4th.
5. If you was if you was the 5th person hired, guess what?
You scared.
You're the first one out. And so that's what kind of made me nervous, was just wondering, like, okay, what if a company does that to me? Or what if, what if they do that? And now I'm sitting there trying to collect unemployment and stuff. Now, this is the thing. Our phrase is build your boat. And we built our boat based on the fact of knowing that we were going to get out. Knowing that I was going to leave the military, knowing that things were going to change. But even if you do that, you still sometimes aren't prepared for the change that happens in life. Why? Because this is a transition for the whole family.
Oh, yeah.
Not just for the military member or for the emergency medical person.
Right.
It's a whole transition for the whole family. And so it takes some getting used to. Hours change,
I mean, just small things like running up to the clinic to check a toenail, that's not cut to. I'm being funny, you guys. No one has ever done that. I would kill my family for calling 911.
Call 911 because you have a toenail. See what
I will lose it. I've told my...
See what level of service you get from the EMT. You got a what? Ingrown toenail.
Oh, my goodness.
But, even with that being said, it's just, you have to make sure that you're prepared. And I think anxiety and having that comes from a level of preparedness. I mean, even you know what? I'm not even gonna say that, because you can be prepared and still have anxiety based on the fact of what could happen.
Yep.
And that's what it is. A lot of it is what could happen. And so I think I told my big baby the other day is, what's the thing that makes a person the most anxious or give them anxiety? It's the unknown.
Right.
And so I gave the analogy of, what if you had to drive from Los Angeles to New York without any type of map, without any type of Google machine, without any type of app or map,
Thomas guide,
app or map, whatever you want to call it. And you would be like, I hope I'm going the right way. I hope I'm not going the wrong way. I mean, yeah, you could just say I'm gonna go east. Okay, but east could take you to North Carolina. East could take you to Florida.
Right.
East could take you to Georgia. You know, if you're going east from LA. But having a map, having a guide, having that app, that Google Maps or whatever app you have, it tells you which way to go. So all you do is sit back and drive.
So pretty much, the only way you can measure your success is on your own ruler.
Yeah.
If you're measuring your success off someone else's ruler, you're always gonna come up short.
No, you gotta say that again. You gotta say that.
If you're measuring your success on someone else's ruler, you're always gonna come up short.
Especially if they have a little ruler.
I'm not playing with you. Somebody come get him. It is too early in the morning for this foolishness. But he is right, you guys.
Yeah.
I also went to school. I have a degree. I thought that being a medic and then rising in the ranks of EMS was the way I was going to go. My body said no. Ultimately, what happened to me is I had some medical issues that, carrying, lifting, lift the way they tell you to lift, EMS. I have had 3 incarcerated hernias. That's honestly what put me down. I cannot afford to get another hernia because of me lifting wrong, because I haven't had a partner bumping the stretcher the way they were supposed to.
And that was before them automatic.
Yeah, I'm talking about the old strikers. I mean, the ones where you got to click, or you bump that mug up and then you load it in by yourself.
And since we talking about height, Z is only 5'4". Short tails.
Man.
But
have you ever tried to load a stretcher on your tippy toes, y'all? I have, on an incline.
Calves is But yeah, but that's how it's affecting a lot of people out there.
Yes.
Mental health is one of the biggest aspects that affects the community that a lot of people don't get help for.
Especially in the black community.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
You
show any form of weakness, you say that you don't have it, you're not good to go, you're not locked in. It's like, what?
Let's keep it 100 for a sec. How many of y'all knows Big Mama's medical history? Or your grandmother's medical history?
Right.
Or your father's side of the house medical history? Or his father or his mother?
Right.
We know how that type of stuff affects the black community.
Yeah. Hold. Don't give them too much. Season 3.
Ooh, season 3. We're going to back off. All right.
Back off. Don't give it to them right now.
The aftermath of dealing with transitioning. But mental health, like I said, definitely you have to talk to someone. You have to get the help that you need through therapy, through medication, through whatever it is, whatever you need in order to get back on track. Why? Because it could be a slippery slope, y'all.
If you guys need a leader, listen, I'm a mental health mess. I have anxiety behind my being a paramedic, being an EMS since 2006. 2006. If you think running from a code and then saving a drowning baby and then coming back and trying to take mama to dialysis does not mess with you, it does.
It does. It definitely does.
Russ said I was a track star in the bed. I still have. Sometimes I wake up and I don't know. He go, what were you dreaming about? I have no idea. But in my nightmares, I have had people chase me.
Yeah.
I have had people ask me why I let them die. Honestly, the Floyd,
George Floyd?
The George Floyd, right now, I can't watch some of that. I can't watch a lot of it because, the paramedics that's holding it down, man, y'all made me so proud. But it's too much. And then the defense trying to pick apart the medic, I didn't like that. He stood strong, but goodness great. A lot of that affects me. EMS shows, can't do it. It's just a lot. So I'm still working, you guys. I have anxiety. This works for me. I've never had a job that's kept me in a cubicle. Like I said, I've been a Bilbo Baggins of jobs. I've always had something that's kept me on my feet. I always had something that's had my attention pulled in so many different ways. So this podcast, podcast works for me.
Yes, it does. Yeah. You know what else works for us?
What's that?
Taking a commercial break.
It does. I do it,
So,
yeah.
hey, we're going to take this quick break, and then we're going to come right back into it.
Hey, y'all pray he grabs some toothpaste. We'll be right back.
All right, you guys, we are back.
Yeah.
And doing a commercial break, man, we came up with something. It was pretty cool. The thing is, you know, we say a lot of shout outs. We have a lot of people in our life. We have a lot of companies that's helping us out. We have a lot of, not helping us out, we have a lot of companies that are, that we go to, that we venture out to, that we want to promote businesses and things of that nature.
Right.
And so we use the word shout out a lot.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to change it to happy clap.
Have y'all seen black folks when we start laughing? And
Kind of like Elmo. You gotta clap when you're laughing.
So we giving happy claps over here, y'all.
Giving happy claps out. So that's gonna be our new thing is happy claps.
Yeah.
But like I said, the plan moving forward with this whole transitioning thing, you know, like we talked about in the first episode, building your boat, you know, and the thing is our boat isn't built yet.
No.
And we're in the process of putting the wood planks on the frame right now. You know, this thing is always a work in progress. And that's the way life is. Life is the same way. Life is a work in progress.
Yes.
You are not a fully cooked egg until
never.
Until.
You got 90-year-olds learning stuff. You have 85-year-olds going back to school. That means they are still undone eggs.
Yeah.
And if you proclaim yourself complete, then okay, Picasso, I want to see then.
I mean, you have to, like I said, it's all about the self and making sure that yourself is the best you can be for your family, for your kids, for everyone else.
Because what you going to do, come back and do it again next time?
Nah.
Please, stop it.
You can't. So, like I said, make sure you're getting the help that you need for yourself.
Please, we are not professionals. Do not listen to us and then think we're going to just solve your mental problems.
According to Russ and Z,
heck no.
If I take 3 of these every morning, no.
Heck no.
Man, you can take 3 episodes every morning. That may help you with your
Right.
I mean, like I said, we're going, our experiences, this is what we're talking about. Things that we've dealt with in our short life. But we've dealt with a lot. And so it's about trying to reach back and help others who have went through the same thing. Like I said, it's a lot of military people out there who was either forced out, separated, retired, whatever the case may be, and trying to figure out what the next move is going to be. And that really takes a toll on you. I mean, there's a lot of VA helplines out there. There's a lot of resources. Military one source is another that you can get all kind of help and resources from. But it's about, like I said, after you transition, after you move out, after you get that last military paycheck, what do? You have to be mentally prepared for it.
Right. Or even when you come out of EMS, what do you want to do next?
Yeah.
You know, you think that you can work in that field forever, and some people do. But medics, y'all seen some people who are burnt out. But that's what we call a medic that's just grumpy. You mad at coffee, you're mad at wine, you're mad at toast, you're mad at chicken, you're mad at everything. We know medics that are like that. So actually, you probably won't make it. So what's next, y'all? Your back is shot. You probably got terrible knees. You walk like an old man or old woman, and you're only 35. What are we doing?
You have bad dreams.
And
you have bad thoughts.
Right.
You have bad memories.
Right.
You have people that you weren't able to save just because of it was just their time and Jesus called them home.
PTSD is real. It's not just for soldiers. You know, if you see something tragic over and over and over again, they're saying kids that have been in school shootings have PTSD. So stop thinking it's just for the soldiers. Anybody who has gone through something traumatic, that's all that is, and they cannot get over it. Right. You know, and some people can through therapy, through medication. You guys talk to people, talk to the professionals, you know, get some help. It is okay. I'm telling you. The water is good over here, y'all. The water is good.
I know. In one of our episodes, we talked about Facebook groups. But there are some Facebook groups out there for people that can really help you. That's not going be full of the drama and full of all the crap. I mean, it's actually some out there. I remember I was on one. It was a bunch of veterans in there, and they were asking questions about, hey, I'm at 20%. How do I get to 40? I have these issues,
Right.
This is what I dealt with. Pray for me, y'all. It's a hard day. I mean, these were the posts that people were putting up, and then you saw where everyone was commenting. It was like, you got this, big bro. Don't worry about it. I've been through it too.
Yeah.
There are some groups out there that can help.
Not them chatty Cathy ones, though. Stay away from them
Facebook spouse
ones.
groups, though. Because all y'all gonna do is, well, my husband do that. Oh, my wife do that. No, stay away from that. All right, we talking about the help groups that would actually have people in there who actually been through what you're going through what you're going through, or over what you went through. So definitely go out there and happy clap to all those groups that's out there.
That's right.
All right?
Happy clap to them.
Happy clap to all those. But we're going to talk about what's going to go on next season.
Do y'all know we only have one more episode left?
One more
That's
episode.
it, y'all. We are rolling. And then season 3. So remember, after episode 20, we go on a couple week hiatus because I need a break too.
Yeah, definitely got to take a break. Especially, I'm going to put this out there. This episode was recorded, but due to audio issues, we had to start from scratch again.
Oh. It took me 2 days to get my attitude right to redo it. I'm not even gonna lie. It took me 2 days.
Yeah, so like I said, shout out to the one mic and iPad.
Happy clap.
Happy clap.
Happy clap.
To the one mic and iPad. It's time to put another plank on a boat.
Yeah.
So we're gonna definitely put some pictures up here of a before and after. Because it's time to do something different. It's time to bring this thing up to another level.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like I said, our reach is getting further out, and we happy to you guys for tuning in to us.
Happy claps to the new
Happy
people.
clap to
Hey,
everyone
y'all.
tuning in to the episodes. Like I said, we here. Check out all the old ones. You guys can see, and I want to bring this up. I listen to a lot of the episodes back because, I have to make commercials and stuff.
I don't. That's one thing with my mental health. I don't listen to them back because at the time that I record something, I said what I said and I meant what I said.
Yeah, because if you hear it back again, you go, why did I say that?
Nope, I don't want to.
Nah, you don't want to second guess yourself.
Nope.
So with that being said, I've heard the evolution of this podcast.
How do we sound?
I mean, it's a lot better.
Okay.
And so that's through the feedback that we receive from people listening. It's through us just fine-tuning the craft and us getting more comfortable with talking to you guys out there. Why? Because we see where it's going. We see how people are recognizing it's coming up, and thank you for episode 9.
Right.
Thank you for episode 12.
Yeah, it's pretty cool when it happens.
And so, like I said, we're going to keep on doing this for you guys.
And for us. This is like therapy for me,
I'm an audio geek kind of guy, and so I'm like, man, let's get this thing up. Let's get this where we need to be in order to get our message across a little bit crisp, cleaner, and nice.
Yes.
So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have some before and after photos. We're gonna have this basement on just lock.
Also, I would like to say happy claps to Drip Queen Coffee for supplying us with the coffee this morning, even though it did not help Russ at all.
Hey, it is. I'm awake. So you guys can check us out on our Instagram at RussandZ_podcast.
Yes.
That's where we're going to throw some of the pictures up. Or on Facebook at Russ and Z. You can also go to our website, www.mosscompanyllc.org. Speaking of Drip Queen, go to their website. Our website is www.dripqueencoffee.com. Where if you go on and become a subscriber, you get 15% off the first purchase.
What? Everybody like to save.
You can't do nothing but save and enjoy that one.
There you go.
So, like I said, we also on Clubhouse at Russ and Z. So check us out. TikTok.
We on TikTok, y'all.
TikTok.
I'm trying to learn the steps right now. We got something coming up. For you. Y'all, you gonna see our little old behinds trying to do some TikTok.
I'm
you ready?
Out there. I'm gonna do the bandy leg dance like my pops. Get out there and do the little 2-foot shuffle. Twist and shout. But now,
so y'all gotta stay tuned for that, y'all.
TikTok, check us out, man. So, like I said, we want to thank you guys for sticking with us. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, this episode was about mental health, about getting the help you need, about making sure that you go out there and talk to someone. We'll put some
resources on our blog.
Yes.
If you feel suicidal, if you feel like you don't have a good footing in life, get some help, you guys.
Definitely.
There's help out there. We can answer some questions. We can give you some happy claps, but do not come to us for professional help. There's some people out there that get paid the big bucks.
That can definitely help
Go
you
to
guys
them
out.
first. That's right.
But what you can come to us for is birthday shout-outs.
Oh, yeah.
Go to that Moss Company LLC website, go to shout-outs, and that's where you can give someone a birthday shout-out.
Yes, I love calling people.
So go ahead and check that out. But like I said, we want to thank you guys again. And until then, we want you to be
The change you want to see.
all right.